Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today we're talking about NAKD Brands Group. I'm going through a little bit of the latest developments with this one, following by a short-term technical analysis. So let's jump right into this one. NAKD Brand Groups. So we have done a lot of videos before. My last video is in the description below. But a quick thing here, and they do just perfectly on the About Us section, is that they have been in the market for 74 years old under the Fredericks of Hollywood's brand, under a license agreement with Authentic Brand Group. NBG was created on June 20th, 2018 via the merger of the Nasdaq-listed NAKD Brand Group Incorporations and the New Zealand company Bendon Limited, which was established in 1947. In January 2021, the NAKD Brand Groups announced a strategy to exit the Bendon business, which was officially divested in April 21st or 2021, paving the way for NAKD Brand Group to exclusively focus on the e-commerce platform. Now, as a fully capitalized Nasdaq-listed company on Nasdaq, we're all positioned to take advantage of evolving customer preferences, etc. And taking a quick look into some of the latest news. We don't have much in May, or almost anything in May at all, other than just on April 30th, the announcements relating towards their divestitures of Bendon. Now, they also aren't meeting compliance at the current sector. You're looking into October 25th, 2021 as the deadline for them to reach compliance, which is 180 days from where they got that note. Now, they need 10 days above $1, and that's a minimum, of course. And it is possible to reach over there. We'll talk about that later on. Now, a little bit of a quick look into the previous revenues. You're able to see that the revenues have somewhat declined in general, and the gross profits have been somewhat similar. Now, one of the biggest expenses relates to brand transition and restructure and transaction expenses. So there's definitely a lot of movement towards there. Now, their working capital is for the first time positive because the amount of cash and cash equivalent they have is the highest it's ever been. And I did talk about that before. It mainly relates towards the insane amount of offerings that they have done previously, which puts them at a good stance that they're able to change their company towards a fully e-commerce platform as they suggest. Now, another thing we need to take a look at is institutional buyers. And it looks like institutional buyers haven't been much active anyway. So for this, let's move on towards technical analysis. But before then, short float is only 9%. So keep that in mind. Now towards technical analysis. So here we go on towards technical analysis. And the first point we're looking at is the 1 week perspective. Now, from the 1 week perspective, we get to see that the 30 EMA and the 10 SMA are actually flipping through, which is a very bullish indicator in the next week. But what we get to see as well is that the price point is above the 50 SMA where it's sitting at 50 cents. So that's another bullish thing. In terms of the ADX, it's dipping a little bit downwards, but that doesn't really signify anything because it was a significant downward trend. So it doesn't tell us much. The willing percent R is still at oversold. So bringing it into more of an equilibrium, you would get more buyers in there, pushing it to the overbought section. Now, on the MACD here, what you're seeing is that it's kind of going on towards a positive side, and so signaling in more of a bullish reversal, and that's definitely a bullish thing in the weeks to come. Now, momentum is climbing back upwards from where it was at negative 108 to around negative 0.551, indicating that a bullish reversal is on the way. Now, another thing here is that the 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA on the 1 day perspective, which is bullish, and the 50 SMA is above 200 SMA. Both are bullish. The trading action zone where most positive reversals occur is between the 60 cents and the 55 cents in the trading action zone. What we currently see though is that the trading action zone is currently above the price point, so it needs a push there forwards or upwards in that sense. On the ADX, we're seeing it's more of a sloppy movement and not a lot of action is happening around here. On the willing percent R, it's sitting in neutral, neither overbought or oversold, but closer towards the oversold section. The MACD is attempting a negative reversal in the next few days, especially Monday and Tuesday, when it comes in towards MACD being almost at the zero line or going on towards the negative. Momentum is almost at zero. Now, on the stochastic fast and the stochastic slow, they're climbing upwards a little, which indicates that perhaps there is another leg up, but it's equally as dangerous because it can either go both ways. The moving average bands, you expect on the top 65 cents, in the middle 59 cents, and in the bottom 53 cents. Taking a look into Fibonacci retracements at 340 at the top, going all the way to the bottom, what you're seeing is that there is a significant resistance level sitting at the 85 cents. Following that, $1.33, $1.73, $2.12, $2.68, and $3.40. The current support level is all the way down to 6 cents on the Fibonacci retracements, but a price line action shows that there's a lot more to it than just Fibonacci retracements. For instance, there's the significant support line sitting closer towards the 47 cents. Now, of course, you can either go back upwards and say 52 is another one. On a current price line action point of view, we see there is a significant support currently sitting at 52 cents. Below there, 45 cents, and below there, 34 cents. Going all the way as well down to 29 cents. Now, for resistances, we're seeing that sitting upper at 60 cents, and then up from there at 75 cents, going to 93 cents, 105, and then upwards to 137. Then we're going a little bit further to $1.65 and $1.88. Now, we can also see that there is also a sense of a downtrend that occurred first, and then almost in a sense that we're coming in towards a box plot or a significant support that it keeps kind of testing. And so you're seeing that there's more of an action in this sense that it's almost trying to drop. And if it does drop below the 47 cents, things can go crazy. Now, for my opinion here is that they have a lot of potential for the e-commerce, but the business itself might be a little bit volatile in the next few months. And I think that they might have to do a reverse split at some given time if they don't see a massive push coming in from here until the next 3 months. So that is something to keep in mind on, but definitely I think that they do have a good plan, a good management team, their capital is there, and they have all the right parts and all the right tools to bring this around, and hopefully we're able to see that. What do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.
Now, if you made it this far into the video, I do recommend that you go ahead and join our Discord server. There's a lot of amazing folks in here. We do a lot of discussions here into the trading floor throughout the day. A lot of people are in there, and we do ask questions. You can ask me any question you would like on there. We do post research and DDs, and we hold weekly chat sessions. And we also do have a lounge in there. So make sure to actually join that and join the fun there. Have a wonderful day and a good one.